What is up, my people? I hope you remember from the last video I told you guys that me and the twins, we have a challenge going on. So as part of our determination to show you the real power of the almighty formula, and if you don't know what the almighty formula is about, it's just me and the twins putting our trading strategy together, and we have planned to teach it out to people that are willing to learn. We are taking $500 challenge in the next 1 month to see who's going to have the biggest equity at the end of the period, and I've been going hard on it, and so have they as well been going. Now you can check here, guys. This is the $500 and currently on $10,000. I just did the $5 withdrawal just for the fun of it, right? But what is amazing is that all of us have been quiet on the challenge for a while. I know they are cooking up something. So am I, because nobody is trying to be sluggish here. And I currently have a trade going on. I've not put it out on social media yet. This is GBP JPY on the daily time frame. You can see that I have 5 lots on it. If I come to the 4 hour, then you can see it. And I'm planning to hold this trade all the way to this TP. Pretty interesting and pretty impressive that I'm able to take a little amount as $500 to $13,000 in just a matter of 1 week and 2 days. And I know that you can do that as well if you learn the almighty formula strategy, but more on that later. So the amazing thing that I wanted to show you now is how impressive the setup is, right? So I'm probably going to do like a thorough breakdown of that for you guys, but I saw GBP JPY. I saw the whole move. It was just creating a lower high, lower low formation until I saw market structure change around here, which I have explained in so many of my concepts as well, right? So I'm just going to do like a little quick rundown with you guys here. So seeing that the market was trending downwards, right, suddenly you can see that this was like the last low that was created in this market, right? This very low here, and then the next low was not able to supersede or surpass this one here. Nonetheless, broke this high that was left out in this range here. So that gave me a cue that, well, this market could be potentially changing directions, right? Because in essence, it was moving in this manner. It was making a low, high, and then this low couldn't surpass this one, and then it broke the next high, which is the one just right here. And so what I expected was what? A lower low, and then it's going to make what? A high from there. And suddenly I had my entry right around here. So this trade was sent out to the community, and currently we're running in huge profit right here. So my target, like I told you guys, is to see this move hit all the way here and then see how it's going to reflect in the profit rolling as well. I don't think the twins know what is coming for them, but yeah, more to show you guys as you watch along. So I started an account with $500 and it's currently at $13,600, and I am going to show you step by step how I achieved all of this. Guys, see, this was the first deposit of $500, and then I took pretty much huge risk. 1 lot on gold, 1 lot on gold, 1 lot on gold, on and on. Made some huge gains, lost some money. I made a $5 withdrawal here, and then recovered with the losses, and then kept on trading and trading and trading till currently with the balance that I'm showing you of what? 10,000 booked, 10,000, which makes the account sit on 10,500. But surprisingly, we also have some running trade here of 3,000, which makes the accounts total 13,600. Now I want to show you guys step by step how you can achieve this as well, right? So I'm going to call this video the principles of flipping a small account. That's going to be somehow practical at the same time theoretical as well. Hopefully you're able to take some notes and write some important points that I'm going to share. First off, what you want to do, guys, if you want to flip a trading account, and especially if it is small, you must start with understanding the psychological aspect of it. The psychological aspect comes from understanding that when you want to flip, you're basically saying that you're putting all your money on the line. So in essence, your capital becomes your risk, which is in a normal practice. Let's say you have a $500 and then you're supposed to follow proper risk management. You're probably willing to risk $2 per trade, $5 per trade, $10 per trade, $50 per trade. But in the essence of flipping an account, if your account balance is $500, then your risk per trade is $500. Other than that, then you're not really like thinking of flipping. Now, some people can think about it from a more progressive aspect of maybe trading little by little, growing the account in a progressive manner, but I would not necessarily call that flipping. You're just like trading as a professional trader or like applying proper risk management. But the term flipping is associated pretty much with exposure, with like aggressiveness. Intending to flip an account, you are exposing the whole capital to the market and you are liable to take all the risks that is associated with it. The second is that when you intend to flip an account, you must know that already the account balance is very small. And so you're trying to have some equity far ahead in time, within a short period of time, to be able to now start trading progressively. And for you to start having an equity on a small account as such, then you need to expose yourself to already a risk that we've talking about, but on an A+ setup, right? So what I'm in essence saying is that you must make sure that your few first trades must be winners, strictly winners. If you start growing your trading account intending to flip it and it's a small account, let's say $500 as we're using in this example, and you initially just have a drawdown of 20%, taking your account from $500 to $400, you're going to be instantly discouraged. You're going to probably start panicking and you can start destroying your account. And what does it mean? That you must make sure that you are getting the right entry, or you must make sure that you're getting the right setup. It means that you must thoroughly be very patient such that you can know that you're getting an A+ setup from that currency pair you're looking to trade. And that comes with a lot of timing, that comes with a lot of patience, and that comes with a lot of experience as well. More so, the strategy you're using also really. There are certain setups or there are certain trading strategies that will expose your account sizes to like huge stop losses. And if you're trying to flip an account with that type of strategy, your drawdown could even blow your account. So I would recommend that in starting something like that, you really start from a scalping strategy, which is going down into the lower time frame, trading from like the 5 minute, 15 minute. That way, when the market is not really responding or respecting your setup, respecting the candle confirmation, respecting some key levels that you've noted, you're easily able to see it so fast, take decisions very fast. More so, if it also goes in your favor, the market gives you small amount of pips, but based on your lot sizes, increases the reward quickly enough. So that was what I was actually doing in the previous trade setups that I was showing you. You were seeing that what we had a little bit of huge risk going on gold, but capturing 9 pips here, 10 pips here, 11 pips here, 1 pip here, 9 pips. But when you add all of this, suddenly my account is doubled within the last 4 or 5 trades, and that is 100% flip already. But now that that account is flipped, then the next step is what? The growth aspect of the account. And the growth aspect comes from you making sure that you don't go all the way down to losing the profit that you have already made. And guys, as I'm still currently trading with you, our equity is 14,000. And this is a challenge, by the way. Me and the twins are going head to head, and I know that they are not anywhere here. I'm thinking if I should book my profit or keep letting this run. I kind of anticipate that this is probably going to reach these highs here. This is GBP JPY trading setup. I took the entry here very clean, and it's been moving extremely aggressive. You know, I've been holding this trade for the last 24 hours. You know, that's just the power of swing trading. So maybe I might hold it out for a while. You know, what do you think? Stretch it out a bit, give them some wide gap that they'll take pretty much a stressful effort to catch up. But yeah, this is the second aspect of flipping a trading account. The third aspect of flipping a trading account is that you must know that not every setup is going to be a win. In that sense, all I'm just saying is that you must make sure that you have a psychological stop loss in your mind. In this type of trading environment, you would not necessarily have the flexibility to be setting stop loss, and because like if you put in one lot and then your account's at 500 and you're setting a stop loss of 50, you're literally blowing your account. So it doesn't make sense in that sense. All that matters is that you kind of keep your psychological stop loss in mind. It means that the amount that you are willing to lose at any point in time. I quite remember that in the process of the challenge, I had taken $2,000 to $3,000 in a day, and I saw another opportunity that could take the $3,000 to $4,000. Guess what? I took that opportunity, but I had at the back of my mind that I was exposing only $1,000 of that money, which is the profit that I made earlier. Guess what? The market started in the opposite direction. At that point, you have to be very emotionless. And what did I do when the market was going down against me from 3,000 to 2,700, 2,600, 2,500? I started embracing and accepting my fate that this might be a loser, and I must start preparing my mind to close. You know, and then you don't want to be too rushy about it, but you still want to be concurrently and then attentively watching the market, the chart, and then your account balance as well. Because during such situations, the market can have some sudden spikes and it may exceed the loss you're anticipating to take. So watching Imagine that I saw that the market just came up at the drawdown of just barely around 1,000, and guess what? I closed all trade because we're trading on the MT5, so it's easy to just apply that action and then close all trade. And I left my account balance at 2,000 again. I was very pained, I was very devastated, it was very frustrating, but guess what? It's just what it is, right? Your mind must be very tough in an environment like that. You decide and you must make sure to close the trade, right? So I closed the trade. Guess what? Before the day ended, I had another opportunity which made me back the profit. So I closed the day actually at 3,000. But imagine that based on the drawdown, I was so agitated, I was so pained, but I've made a profit. I'm unwilling to let the market go, right? And I'm willing to let that profit also slide. Then I'll just be holding that drawdown. And based on how the trade played out, it's very evident that if I'd held it out, I would have actually blown the whole account. And what profit would I have made? And what essence or what lessons would I have made? So I'm teaching you such a tough psychological process that you can also learn from as well. So guys, I think it's just about time I close this trade here. It's been good. I can't be greedy. I love my profits, and it takes me a step further ahead in the challenge. When I close this, we're going to have a profit of about 14,000. So I'm going to go ahead now and then just close this trade out. Close position. Boom, our profit is now $14,000. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and post this on Instagram, and I know that the twins are gonna be so pained and they didn't see this coming. I'm gonna be in the lead probably till the weekend unless they put on some aggressive positions. So if you're not following this, you must go on Instagram and follow me at KOJO Forex. I'm gonna be tagging them as well so you can see their account growth processes. But we're teaching all of this in the Almighty Formula strategy, which is happening on the 15th of June. So you must make sure that you're taking the opportunity to join us. Very limited space left now, so the earlier you come, the better. Guys, the final lesson is exactly what you saw me do. I already told you guys earlier on that I had a profit target, which was I was intending to probably hold this for the next day. But guess what? When it gets to trading, sometimes you must be radical in your decisions. Whenever you are excited about a profit, it's usually when you start taking screenshots. So psychologically think that anytime you take a screenshot of your profit, it means that you are satisfied with it. And I promise you that what you want to do really next after such situation is to close the trade, which is exactly what I did. That's why you don't have screenshot on your phone, but in your account balance is just showing drawdown. So this is a key advice for you, and then the final bit of the lessons. So guys, I believe that if you should follow these lessons keenly, then you should be able to take a small account of $500 to a gazillion, just as you've seen me do in just a matter of a week. And I know that this lesson will come in very handy for usually people that have small account but want to trade a little bit of aggressive with a solid strategy. I believe that this lesson is going to go a far long way to help your trading knowledge and then elevate you as well. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to come your way next time with more videos like this. Make sure to click in the link in the description to join the KOJO Forex Telegram community if you haven't done that, and follow me on all social media at KOJO Forex, and make sure to join the Almighty Formula strategy. Like I promised you, it's going to be the most insane strategy you're going to learn. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.